everyone, and welcome to the Cares at Christmas information webinar hosted by Business and Community and the Simon Community. On the call today, we have myself. I'm Claire Gordon, Director of Education, Skills and Community here at Business and the Community, and my colleague Lauren Cunningham, Community Engagement Manager. We are delighted to announce Simon Community as our Cares at Christmas partner again for 2023. And we're joined today by Harriet Roberts, Director of Growth and Engagement, and Rebecca Barr, Volunteering Manager. We will tell you a little more about the campaign. You'll hear more about the fantastic work of Simon Community and the individuals and families they support, and most importantly, how you can support their Christmas hamper appeal through Cares at Christmas this year. Following this, my colleague Lauren will also give you some more information on the ways to volunteer and support the community in the next couple of months. So what is Cares at Christmas? Cares at Christmas is a business and community gift donation and volunteering campaign. It aims to help our members support those most in need in the community during the festive season. This year, as mentioned, our charity partner is the Simon Community. You can make a difference by organising a collection of much needed items in your workplace. We're going to hear more from our charity partner and its work in the community, and we'll also provide other opportunities to volunteer in communities. I'm going to hand over now to Rebecca and Harriet.
Good morning, everyone. It's lovely to be with you this morning, and we are absolutely delighted to be Business in the Community's charity partner this year for their Cares at Christmas. I wanted to start this morning just with a really simple question for you to think about. What does the word home mean to you? Often whenever we hear the word home, we think of things like safety, security, warmth, comfort. Our homes can be the places that we can go to at the end of a really hectic day. They're often the places where we're surrounded by the people who love us and who care for us. Homes are our foundation for other areas of our lives and are essential to our health and well-being. So what does it mean if you don't have that place to call home? Let me just present two figures to you very quickly. This week, on average, 250 households in Northern Ireland will become homeless this week. As we deal with the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic, as we are hit by an ongoing financial crisis, more and more people are presenting as homeless in Northern Ireland, and more people are presenting to our services in Simon Community. Last year, on average, we supported 1,136 people daily in our services, whether that be for temporary accommodation, whether that be for community-based support, or whether that be providing permanent accommodation through our Creating Homes campaign. But we are so excited as well to launch our Christmas hamper appeal this year, and are really looking forward to engaging with you in how you can support us in that. Just to talk about the impact last year. Last year, over 600 clients in our services were provided with a gift hamper. And the idea around those gift hampers is it goes beyond those essential items. It's about providing those little items of gifts and luxury at a time of year that can be particularly difficult for many in our services. I can't not talk about the impact of our volunteering during that season last year. So over 60 volunteers were engaged across a range of companies connected to Business in the Community's network. And through your efforts, you contributed over 300 volunteering hours in the space of 3 weeks. We simply could not have achieved what we did last year without your help and support. But turning to this year, with your support, we can do so much more. So in the midst of growing need and growing demand on our services, we want to invite you to partner with us as we aim to support individuals and families in our services and in our local communities this year. So if we just go on to the next slide, please. So this is what we aim to include in our hampers. I'm not going to read the list out, but I hope it is just a helpful guide for you as your companies or communities consider how you can support us this year. What I will say though is just kind of on a point of practicality to help your giving go further and to maximize the impact of your giving. We do recommend kind of sticking to this list as it just helps us ensure a little bit of consistency across all of the hampers. But as you can see, we aim to combine those essentials and those gift items as well. And I know from speaking to our service managers, these gift hampers really do mean an awful lot. And we are facing, as a sector, we are mindful of further funding cuts. So these hampers are going to mean so much more this year. And then just a few little practical notes just around donations, how you can donate, what ways to donate. We will have a window of donations between the 6th of November and the 4th of December. That doesn't mean that you can't donate after the 4th of December, but it's just that during that window, we want to try and gather the bulk of what we need. It is quite a big undertaking, so we just want to make sure that we've got everything we need to be able to deliver on this target. There are a number of ways that you can donate. You can either drop off to us at our hub in North Belfast. We can arrange a pickup if that would be handier for you. So we can arrange to collect donations from your office or your base. Or you can also donate online via our Amazon wish list as well. So there are a number of ways that you can donate and get involved. I'm just going to hand over to our Director of Growth and Engagement, Harriet.
Thank you so much, Rebecca. So yes, I'm Harriet Roberts. I'm the Director of Growth and Engagement at Simon Community. And first of all, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to business in the community and you, the members, for choosing to continue to support us at what is, as Rebecca has already said, a very, very difficult and challenging time for the families and individuals that we're supporting every day. As we've said, Simon Community is reaching thousands of people every day. But unfortunately, the problem is getting worse and we really need to do more. We're really, really singularly focused on our ambition to end homelessness across Northern Ireland. And I really believe we can with your support. So we really, really appreciate everything that you have done and are continuing to do. I guess what's important to say is that, Christmas is a time when having a warm seat at home is even more important than normal. And your support, however big or small, will make a massive difference to those families and individuals that we are working with every single day. So every donation, every hamper, every volunteer hour will touch the lives of some of the most vulnerable people in our communities. And what could be more important at Christmas? So yeah, I just wanted to wrap up by saying a huge thank you again. We really look forward to working with many of you over the coming weeks. And when the time comes, we really hope you have a wonderful festive season. Thank you.
Thank you, Harriet. Yes, I'm just going to take you through a couple of pointers for Curse of Christmas activity in your workplace. So after this call, we'll send you the list of items that Rebecca ran through that are needed just to share in your workplace. As mentioned, we just encourage your team to try and collect the items that's on the list, as this does ensure that the hampers can be standardised and that service users will all receive the same experience. As well, as mentioned, if you require a collection, do let us know as soon as possible, and then we can put you in touch with Rebecca and see if we can get that organised for you. If you keep in touch with us about your planned activity for during Cares at Christmas, then we can help to promote this on social media as well. So our contact details are below. So it's just volunteering at business in the community. So bitcni.org.uk, and just keep in touch with anything that we can do to help or anything that you might need. As well, at this point, Simon Community are booked up for volunteers to help with the Christmas campaign in terms of the hamper, sorting items and so on. However, if this changes and we are hoping to have a couple more volunteering opportunities with Simon Community, we will get in touch with the companies that have signed up to Cares at Christmas first to offer you any other ways to get involved. As well as that, as mentioned, through offering the opportunity for businesses to have their items collected, Simon Community would love some help with this. So if you are able to help and collect some items from other companies that are supporting Cares at Christmas, please do get in touch and we would really appreciate the offer. We'll also send an email out very soon with other opportunities to volunteer and support the community during November and December. So if the best thing to do is just to speak to your business and the community relationship manager and ensure that we have the right details and a nominated contact to keep in touch with that will receive these volunteering emails and make sure that you have a chance to sign up. There'll be a booking form that's available on request and it's first come, first served, just because it's such a popular time of year to help the community organisations, and just get in touch with us as soon as you can and let us know how you'd like to help. At this point, I'm just going to hand over to Claire just to say thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Lauren. I just want to say a huge thank you to you all for joining us, for listening and for considering to support this campaign. I also would like to say a big thank you to Simon Community for sharing valuable information on their critical support services and impact on some of the most vulnerable in our communities. I'm really looking forward to hearing about how our business and community members will potentially be supporting this initiative between business and community and a Simon Community going forward. Thank you so much for your help.